Hi, welcome back. It's me, Kyria, playing this Hiveswap, and I'm about to move that Lessus out of the way with these traits. See what happens next. You've just got the thing to, you've got just the thing to get him moving. Here you go, Zoo Smell. Oh wait. What happened? Oh, okay, I did give it to him. But then I walked away for some reason, and I'm facing the other direction. Aww. Look at that! It's nearly escaped from your impending death o'clock. You better not late. Oh, that's the clock. You thank Zoo Smell for moving out of the way. All you had to do was give him exactly what he wanted. He tends more on... Yeah, okay. So... Go ahead and leave. Oh! Wonder what that is. Okay, there's no option to, like, look or whatever. Aw, he's so cute, though. Alright. What's out here? Can I click on anything? Oh man, a can of claw gunk would really hit the spot right now. That spot being the dead center of your gastric evacuation gland. Your playbook encourages you to practice kneeling just in case the heiress ever shows up to a game you're playing in. You kind of felt sick when you read that. Grub juice is way better than that nasty claw gunk, of course. It's not even up for debate, although it's mostly because publicly expressing a preference for a brand other than the one the heiress endorses would be punishable by culling. She wouldn't be a great audience even if she were here, which you're very glad to say she isn't. Claw gunk is gross, no matter how you ingest it. The heiress hasn't done any officially licensed flirt modules, luckily. If she did, everyone would have to play them, and you know they'd just be about how great she thinks she is. Blech. Your telekinesis is far too weak to bring down this billboard, which is just as well since it's probably not a great idea to call attention to yourself right now. Murderous drones flying all around, remember? You seem to have escaped the notice of the drones swarming around nearby. Swinging your cube at the likeness of the heirs would change that pretty quick. It's kind of a drag living across the street from billboards advertising the heirs as garbage, but it's also living across the street from your best friend. Can't use stuff on that. And that's the same billboard as the other one. They're all the same billboard. She's a nightmare. Your neighbor's hive is a pretty choice, you have to admit. You like your hive, but sometimes you wish you'd been a little older than freshly pupated when carpenter droids demanded you designed it. If you had to do it over again, you'd obviously have included more rumpus rooms. Your neighbor doesn't play arena stickball, which might be why you've never been all that close to them. But then again, Tetrarchdamek doesn't play either, so, maybe you just don't like your neighbor all that much? Your neighbor is probably plenty hydrated and also cowering for their own life, if they know what's good for them, which you apparently don't. Your neighbor isn't a big fan of your band, possibly because they don't know you're in one. You don't really talk to them much. Tetrarchdamek doesn't like it. It's not really the best time to be borrowing a spoonful of tube flora shavings. Oh, that sounds kind of fun. Maybe after you help the alien trapped in Tetrarchdamek's control room, the two of you can play a nice game of Flarp with your neighbor. What a pleasant end that would be to your evening. You live in hope. Your neighbor's hive is pretty far away. You don't really have any kind of psychic potency at this range, or at all, really. Tensions are already a little high around here. What with the raid and everything. You don't want to freak your neighbor out by charging over there with your Cubat raised. Hey, what's the deal with that box, huh? The game's like, could you please look at the stupid box? You know it's kind of silly, but standing on your gander precipice, etc. Now's not the right time for gandering. You'll definitely get some gander time in later, though. Looks like it might be some kind of software box. Pick that up. Oh! Scratchware received. All future messages to and from this device are protected from third-party surveillance. As a special one-time offer, all past messages are protected as well. Do you agree that you are already subject to terms of service? As far as I know. Ooh. Oh. What? Oh. Achievement unlocked. Rebel leader. Hello? Hey, Joey. It's Joey, right? Yeah, that's right. You're Xerox. Actually, no, I'm Zephyros. Oh, oops. Are you okay? What's going on? I thought we weren't supposed to talk? Yeah, something weird happened, though. I think it's safe now. What do you mean? Real quick. Do you have a green and white symbol on your chat window now? Oh, hey, yeah, that wasn't there before. Okay, I think we're safe then. To chat anyway. Okay, good. I still don't quite get what the danger is, but I'm guessing you need to trust. I'm going to need to trust you if I have any hope of getting out of here. Well, some bad news on that front. A missile hit my hive, and I'm buried under the debris in my lawn ring. A missile? I heard a big heavy thump a minute ago. Is that related? Oh yeah, that was probably the missile that nearly killed me. You need help right away. You need help way more than I do right now. I don't want to be a bother. But I was about to say something about to those effect. Or I mean, I was gonna say I'm sorry I can't help you anymore, and we're both stuck waiting to find out if the flames or the drones will reach us first. Nuts to that. I'm gonna save you. Aren't you stuck? I was, but that missile knocked some boxes over, and I don't think I could have moved on my own, so in a weird way, it kind of helped. Boxes? Yeah, they were blocking a vent shaft. I'm gonna climb up there and see where it leads. Wow, you're kind of a real-life action hero? Wow. Oh, shucks. I don't want to help you the way you were gonna help me. And... No, I want to help you the way you were gonna help me, and you were putting yourself at a lot more risk than I realized. I repeat, I've been meaning to ask, what the heck does that mean? Oh, you can use letters and numbers to make a little face. Tetrarchamic told me he likes it when I smile. We have those where I'm from too, but I don't know what the X means. Oh, those are my horns. Your horns? Yeah. Like the guy in the screensaver? I think so. That's probably not me, though. But are those real? Do you not have horns? I thought they were out of frame. No, I don't have horns. Jeez, what a question. That's so weird. And cool. You really are an alien. I never thought I'd meet one. Well, today's your lucky day. Or I mean, it really seems to not be that, but you understand what I'm going for here. I think so, yeah. I'll be there as quick as I can, so apply pressure to the wounds and try not to move too much. It's okay. The weight of the rubble crushing my body, is pressing down on my wounds and preventing me from moving at all. Man, Xerox, buddy, we've really got to work on your concept of what's okay. And just like that, I'm Joey again. Hey, it's been a while, girl. Alright, so... I have a weird green cube. Let's use it on everything. Okay, first of all... You started calling this bizarre energy cube a power cell after deciding the word battery wasn't nearly cool enough. The sketchy diagram... Whoa, hey, it actually does seem to have some kind of power source. You guess? You're not 100% on this. It's a sketchy diagram in an alien language of a double crocodile teleporter. You're not exactly an expert. Byers, you silly little angel. You can't run on alien power. You sprinkle just a little pinch of spice on the power cell. It vaporizes immediately. You think you should probably find a place to put this pretty quick instead of just holding it in your bare hands all night. The two seem to be based on entirely different technology. For instance, the alien is glowing. Wild. With utmost gravitas, you carefully place a pog directly in the middle of the power cell. Nothing happens. This would be a good solution to some kind of problem that necessitated an animal eating this power cell. You don't have one of those problems, though, so it's kind of a crappy solution. Don't step on this thing. It looks important. Also, it might kill you if you do that. Maybe it even lives here? You don't know a dang thing about this place. You admire the small device's ability to house such power and potential. It reminds you of yourself. You don't see any place to put this weird glowing cube, which is just fine since you don't want that door to open up anyway. You hope this weird little cube isn't also full of all that twisty business. All the twisty business up there, on the screen, in the thing. Okay, is there anything else I can use this on? The huge monitor seems to be all set up for weird energy, which is what this cube positively radiates. Hopefully not literally, but almost certainly literally. A vent shaft was revealed that when the missile strike knocked over some boxes, you could probably fit inside if you had to. Okay, let's go. That seems safe. Ooh. Okay. Hey, I made it through the vent shaft. Wow. That was pretty exceptional. Well, gosh, thank you. It was a little creepy and, in retrospect, fairly dangerous. Or shall I say it was more dangerous than I expected? Well, I would rather you didn't, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay, but, like, typing quirks are sort of... I've noticed you don't really have one, but, they're kind of a thing that's exclusive to you, you know? Or, I mean, it's okay if they're used occasionally by someone you're close to. No offense, but I don't know you that well yet. Oh, I see. Well, I am sorry. I will know better from now on. No, I'm probably being weird about it. I'm sorry. You had no way of knowing. Zephyros, it's okay to tell people when they do something that bothers you. Better to express how you feel than sit on it forever while the other person has no idea. What kind of foundation for a friendship would that be? Oh. Yeah, you're right. By the way, how much rubble are you covered in exactly? I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get you out of there. Oh, that won't be too hard if you can find my hover pad. It's around there somewhere. I use it to move my lessons around, but Tetrarch Damek borrowed it. To move some guns, I think. Or maybe his drums. Oh, bad timing. Well, I mean, that was a couple sweeps ago, so I guess it's pretty much his now. You know what they say, your hive is my hive. Actually, that's mostly what Tetrarch says as he's taking my stuff. Okay, that's nice, but where is this hover pad exactly? Oh, right, sorry. It's fine, I just don't want you to bleed to death or whatever while typing. I think it's probably still in the Tetrarch's loft above his respite block. Do you know where you are now? Not really, but... Let's see... There's a ton of guns. Ugh. I don't want to make you anxious, but that describes, every block in the Tetrarch's hive. Great. I'll message you when I've made some more progress, I suppose. Okay, yeah. I think I'm about to pass out from blood loss, so I'm gonna chill here for a little while. Hang in there, I'll find that hover pad soon. Okay. So I'm probably in, like, the Tetrarch's, what, living room equivalent here? Yeah, God. Or maybe it's bedroom, because I see, Sopper sack or whatever. Okay, let's click on all the things. The beautiful deer cat looks like the deer cat. But, are they common here or something? Just a typical air vent, previously repurposed as a human vent, but it mostly deals in air. You think you should maybe hold on to this thing, or at the very least not drop it down a vent shaft. The weird metal snakes on the sketchy diagram kinda remind you of the vent shaft, sorta. You put Byers in the vent. After a little while, he returns with a new emptiness in his eyes. Time on the inside changed him. You realize this pigeon is now the toughest son of a bitch you've ever heard of. The rest of your adventures will be effortless child's play, as your enemies are driven screaming before his fury, his fiery pinions falling like shell casings, a feathery staccato to the one elegy for the end of the world. The end of all worlds. Achievement unlocked, vent frustration. Very nice. You sprinkle some spice mix into the vent shaft, and it is predictably blown right back in your face. You were lost in the allspice haze for seconds, minutes, years, none can say. The vent doesn't seem to need batteries, you guess. You didn't really try very hard. You hurl a pog down the shaft. Good riddance. Just 2 for good measure. As far as you can tell, the vent shaft is not a pet. It is not, in your estimation, actually alive. But you're not 100% sure, so you give it a pet treat. It's really echoey in there. With acoustics like that, you could end up deafening yourself with your own feet. There's just not any room to maneuver in there. Okay. This looks like some kind of safe, you guess? Hard to be sure given your current surroundings, but it seems to fit the usual profile. It does look like it'd fit pretty nice, but then again, this Dammit guy seems a little paranoid and extremely dangerous. You don't know if you'd be cracking his safe. Succeeding might be hazardous to your health. Yeah, there's drones outside, so she's just never in a safe place. You scour the sketchy diagram for a safe combination. No dice. Byers is entirely incapable of picking the lock on a weird-looking alien safe, you assume. Maybe you should have a little more faith in the little guy. You can't spell saffron without safe. That's pretty much all you got for this obscure item combination. You didn't really expect it to open the safe, so you're not disappointed by the underwhelming comedic payoff of your completionism. Wouldn't powering up the safe make it harder to open? This high-tech safe is absent a low-tech POG slot, which, wow, way to reinvent the wheel, dammit. You want some pet treats at the safe. You oft some pet treats at the safe in an adorably naive attempt to get it to yield up its treasures. The safe is not your pet, nor is it alive. It is unswayed. It didn't move an inch. Man, Demick must really have shelled out for such a secure safe. Or built it himself. Or maybe it birthed him? It's an alien planet. You don't know how any of this works, really. It's no use. Either this safe is specifically designed to be ballet-proof, or that's not a thing safes have to be specifically designed to be. Hey, you can see the portal from here. Right through this giant hole you made when you inadvertently laser-beamed yourself into Zamek's home. Ah, that's what all that is. You hope you're not responsible for any of this damage. No, nothing. Nothing. Can't use that on stuff? Okay. This desk is in pretty lousy shape on account of the guns piled on top of it. If you need to get any last-minute paperwork done, look elsewhere. With your luck, it would just accidentally set all the guns off. That might even be exactly what it's supposed to do, but you'd rather not find out. It would immediately get lost amongst the alien gunboy clutter, and you have a feeling this thing might be important, maybe. The desk is already kind of a gross mess. You're not sure Byers squawking like an idiot would take a dump, and taking a dump on it would improve matters. You hate to be crude, but there it is. He's a desk dumper. You could dump a bunch of spice into the equipment so that it doesn't work very well anymore, but that would be extremely childish. What are you, some kind of child? The desk is currently functioning under its own power, as far as you can tell. Nothing for Pogs? It looks like some of the equipment has already had bytes taken out of it, so that might be redundant. This pile is already pretty toppled. You can't even call this a pile, really. More of a heap. No room, it's covered in guns. You're not sure if that was a result of the portal beam or if his desk just always looks like this. This big messy pile of weapons and percussion instruments is really hampering your ability to use these stairs. Sheesh. Although McGruff the crime dog has never explicitly covered this in any of his safety lectures, you probably shouldn't try to climb a pile of guns. You can't just up and move such a formidable pile with your fleshy, unsalted hands. Attempting this feat would be embarrassing and time-consuming and incredibly dangerous. Can't use any of those on that. Oh! Byers can't possibly move all that stuff by himself. There's not a single piece of this pile that he could lift so much as 1 single inch, probably. Nope. Oh yeah, it looks like the beams from the portal may be blasted up through the floor, destroying half the stairs and knocking this lethal crap all over the place. All over the place! Especially in your way, especially in that place in particular. What are the odds? Oh god, please be easier to target. This deadly stew of guns, drums, speakers, and guns is spicy enough. There might be something in this pile of percussive death that needs batteries, but since the whole lethal mess is currently inert, you don't see great reason to go powering it up. You thought these were the crummiest discs you'd ever see, and then you saw those symbols shaped like saw blades. Jeez, Damek, everyone gets it. You're a bad boy. Unless you're trying to get that crazy deer cat monster to come investigate this dangerous pile and then get hurt, not a lot of point. And, of course, you aren't trying to do that. Geez, who do you think you're talking to here? Haha, this pile looks a little more volatile than the cardboard box variety you're used to. You think maybe you should look for another way to move it. Like, one that isn't standing next to a pile of probably loaded guns and stomping your feet a lot. You're graceful, but this is just incredibly dangerous. Between the pile of death and the pit of death, it's way too risky. So does that mean I can use other things here? Have I been missing out? No, doesn't seem to be. Okay. Looks like some kind of big weird book. No. 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 Maybe try picking up the book first instead of just jabbing weird cubes at it. It's not a sentence you ever thought you'd have to think to yourself, but here you are. It's a brave new world. Oh, did I glitch the game again? I wouldn't put it past me. Haha. This diagram reminds you that machines, such as, for instance, doors, sometimes require power sources. Yep. Okay. I really need to... Oh, it's so close. Come on, let me click it. Well, okay. We'll cross that threshold when we come to it. The handprint is probably how this door is opened. Or maybe it just means that the room on the other side of that, on the other side is room 4, or room hand. Maybe that's the obvious local sign for lethal monsters, do not enter. Either way, this thing doesn't seem to be powered. No dice. You guess it's out of power, maybe? Oh. Didn't even think that this would do anything. Huh. So I guess I'm over here now. Hey! Hi Joey, how's it going? Not great. I accidentally put everything in lockdown? Or maybe it was in lockdown before and I somehow got past one door? That's probably it. The Tetrarch has extremely high security. What's the deal? Is he really paranoid or is your planet really dangerous? It must be if everyone's house is full of guns. Actually, my hive is pretty different. It's a lot cleaner for one thing, and it has a tree growing in it for my Lessus. And there's no guns. That sounds really nice. Why does he need so many guns for anyway? Well, I guess it's okay to tell you since you're another Rustblood, but don't tell anyone else. It's a major secret. I don't know a single other person on your entire planet. Oh, right. Okay, but, yeah, so, we're rebelling. It's okay, you can take a minute. I know it's a lot to process. Rebelling against what? The man? No, the heiress is a girl. Oh, right, you're an alien. Okay. Some context. The heiress is a murdering tyrant who holds our whole planet in her wicked finny fist. Finny? Yeah, she's a sea dweller and a fuchsia blood, and one of only two. The other one... Well, she's really far away at the time, leading the conquest of other galaxies or whatever. Which is lucky for us, because she's incredibly powerful. Not so lucky for the other people in the other galaxies, though, huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's true. But anyway, the heiress is enough to deal with. The other Highbloods follow her, and she, of course, has her drone army. Well, of course, ain't that always just the way? Yeah. I was kidding, I don't know about Highbloods or drone armies or anything are. Or I don't know what they are. I hate to be all, hi, I'm new to your planet, can you gradually bring me up to speed on literally everything? Watch in amazement as I stun you with my penetrating cluelessness. Feast your eyes on my badly executed jokes. Haha, you're pretty upbeat about all this. I think if I was suddenly shot across the galaxy or whatever, I'd be flipping out. Aren't you currently bleeding out under a ton of rocks? I guess so. It's kind of annoying to have no idea what's going on. Okay, well the drones are things flying around outside. They'll take us into custody if they see us, assuming they don't kill us outright by firing missiles into our bodies until we're dead. Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, a lot of this can wait until we get you to safety. I'm gonna go find your hover pad now. Talk to you soon. Achievement unlocked. It's a living. Okay. Well, that's gonna just about do it for now. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, I'll be right back.